It's a really nice EOSS season. It's been really exciting. I talked with Hike as well, and he said he felt it like I do. Like we really feel excited about playing in LCS, and we really feel how much it means like right now, because they're all just so close, and it's really amazing to play.
Hey everyone, this is Darius from Shotcaller. I'm joined by Jonas Elmagishi.
Yes.
Also known as Memento. How are you doing after that win against Misfits?
Feels pretty fucking good. It was a pretty clean game, I would say. Except blank dying once. I think that was all.
Report blank?
Yeah, pretty much after the game. But yeah, it feels pretty good that we actually, I think we secured playoffs or tiebreaker for the most. Okay. So it all depends on tomorrow, like how we do. If we win, then we secured playoffs, I think, and if not, then I mean, it doesn't matter. We'll just do our best and see what happens.
That's probably the best attitude to have. Now, you're 2-0 against Misfits in general now, so that's a very good position to be in. Schalke lost today to H2K, so it looks really good for Rocket. So, yeah.
I think we have a really good chance right now. And H2K won against us first time, so I think we have to win against them. I really don't want to lose against H2K, because they also have my former teammate Smitty J there. And in general, I don't want to lose it. You know?
Do you have a personal grudge against Smitty?
No, we're pretty good friends, actually. He's a nice guy, and I enjoyed playing with him when we did. But I don't care about friends, so I mean, he's my enemy, you know. So I gotta focus, man.
Jesus, okay. No regrets. No former friendships are broken. The bond is cut in half and thrown away.
Yeah, of course. That's what being a professional is.
Oh, okay, I see how it is. Sounds pretty dramatic to me, though.
No, he's not dramatic. I mean, he probably thinks it's really ridiculous, but I mean,
our cut of friendship is broken now.
Yeah.
We're standing on each other's sides.
I mean, it's not that cringe, but it's just simple that, you know,
okay.
I'm making my best. I want to do my best against players I respect.
Okay, that's a good attitude to have. Now, H2K, though, have made a huge comeback run, and today they absolutely stomped Schalke, so looking a bit dangerous there. I mean, Sheriff really popping off, Promiscu as well, not Rakan. Yeah. Are you worried about your bot lane, or are you going to hardcore gank them?
I mean, a little bit of both, I guess. I mean, I always believe more in my bot lane, so I don't really think H2K is like that dangerous of a team. They have lacked a lot of early games, and they've fallen really behind from them. Maybe they had a pretty good draft today, or I didn't see what happened on the draft, but they seem to have outdrafted. They got Nara into Maokai, Kha'Zix, the stronger jungler, into Olaf, a winning jungle matchup, and then they had Orianna against Victor. Yep. And I don't think Victor is a champion, so it was. And then they had Rakan as well, so I think they just got completely outdrafted Schalke. Just kind of the big reason why they won, I would say. But yeah, I'm not really too scared about H2K. Every opponent is the same. We still play the same game, you know. We play League of Legends, so there's not that many ways they can surprise us on.
Well, I mean, I come from a time where, you know, unicorns would just pull out a thresh and stuff like that.
Complete animals, like that was some other level shit, man. But it worked, you know. Yeah. They got to the fucking finals, so I can't really. I still respect it. You know? And
I also remember though Worlds 2016 when Rox just pull out Misfortune support, and that kind of worked. And Worlds 2015 when Fnatic's pull out Trundle support, and that worked. So, you know, sometimes pulling weird stuff out of your hat seems to be a good strategy. Just not for solo queue.
Yeah, but there must have been some scenarios where they just ran it down like in competitive when they pulled out something. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, I think everyone, also the Leona, you didn't say that one. Leona Misfits and 2v2 killing SKT. Yep. Yeah, so I think if you're confident enough, you can pull out anything.
So, right now, Rocket is looking good. Yeah. You're looking good for playoffs. The team is overall looking solid, but Misfits, what the is going on with them right now?
I don't know, actually. I think I don't know what they're doing. Like, I feel like they don't really have a game plan in their head, like, and I also feel like they don't know how to progress the game, like how to finish the game, what to play around, and when to play around it. And they just seem a bit lost. Like a lot of people saying like, oh, Senkox is the problem, he is the problem, like that's the reason, and doing these memes like we're what is that superhero called who sits there with his picture in his bed and he's like
looking
at the power of evil.
It's Wolverine.
Yeah, Wolverine looking at the looking at power of evil and Hagenar, you know, and then he's like holding it there. But I think Medic said today, like there was a LoL esport thing released today. I think it's kind of similar to that they're just lacking another carry, someone to pull the trigger and be the playmaker. Like, hey, we're gonna play around this and shit. So yeah, it's looking pretty grim for them. But I think they can. Nah, I don't think anything actually. I want to say they can bounce back in summer split or like tomorrow. Or I think the way they're playing, they just kind of like if they don't get an early lead or like snowball or something, you know, like early kills, then I feel they're just really lost, you know, and they don't really know what they should do. And also the draft today was kind of aggressive, you know. Camille top, the full squishes, Kha'Zix jungle, Talia pushing mid, you know. They just want to get into our face, but it didn't work out, and they were like, what do we do now, you know? So when people from the outside are pointing at Rocket's success right now, they're usually pointing at Norse Garen using, like, having amazing play, making abilities and stuff, and your shot calling. Is there a lot of truth to that? Is there a way that you try to lead the team, and did you have to put them on leashes at times? I mean, I think in the beginning I was one of the main shot callers, like telling everything what we need to do and what we should play around. But now we've decided to give every player like each role. Like some Norse Garen talks about vision, and I'll be talking about early objectives and early game jungle pathing and how we're gonna play for early game. And I also do help like with the mid game, and in general I just like to talk a lot, you know, and guide the team. But also Profit talks a lot, and he's really smart about the game. And he talks about objectives too to play with, and Hiki talks about like lane assignment and etc. And I think we just got a structure now, so it's a lot easier to play the game, and I can also focus on my own individual play. Okay. So I think it's a team effort. It's never like just one guy shot calling. And I mean, unless you have High on your team or something, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's the only guy who like pulled it off. I think it's really hard to be able to just shot call everything and micromanage people. And it's not a good way if you want to teach rookies the game.
Okay. So they have to learn by doing, essentially, and let them suffer sometimes?
Yeah, I think you tell them what they need to do, and then you let them think for themselves, and they, oh, right, that last time he told me I should roam more, and then he roams more, you know? If it comes from their own instincts, then they will actually grow as a player. But if they're just waiting to be told what to do, then eventually they're just going to be really garbage.
You speak like a very wise player, but you've only been around technically for like 1.5 years now, 1 year roughly.
No, I know, but the thing is, a lot of people don't know that I mean, yes, I did not play in LCS, but my journey was 2014 playing solo queue 1 year, and then 2015 playing a tournament. Like I've still like played kind of professional for 3 years or something. But yeah, of course, for me, I always thought like joining LCS, that's when you're a real professional. I mean, I've been around. I mean, I've seen hell, I've seen hope, I've seen, you know, so I've gotten a lot of experience. Like I got relegated, I've been promoted, and yeah, now I'm here, you know. And I've also survived relegation, so I think I've seen it all. And now I just want to see playoffs.
That's a nice goal to have, but what have been one of those highs and lows in your career so far?
I think my lowest was Giants, or I don't know. In Giants, I think I performed individually good, but I wasn't really like a really good team player. I mean, I tried, but we just couldn't succeed. And then Schalke, I think, since I said in another interview that I really lost hope in League of Legends, and I think I wasn't as tryhard in Schalke, and I thought that I was like good enough, you know, so I didn't like really spam solo queue that much, and I was just being fucking lazy, and it's really disgusting to see in a player. And I think I realized that during the off season, like how, and also when I got kicked from Schalke, replaced. I also was a wake up call for me to realize that I'm garbage. So I gotta start tryharding again, and I also think I don't really. A lot of people say I don't really have any talent. A lot of my skills just come from hard work. Like I can't just not play solo queue for a long time and then think that I'm still good, you know? I still have the brain, but I'll be fucking bad. So I actually have to really work hard to actually stay in the professional scene.
Wow. Okay. I mean, on one hand, it sounds a bit worse than, other players have a lot of talent and they seemingly can not play solo queue for months and still be insane.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it sounds like a really positive thing as well, because it makes you grind at the end of the day and always being updated and having a good work ethic at the end of the day. So those were a lot of lows, but what about those highs?
I mean, I don't think I've really had any highs yet. Or like, I haven't really done anything. I mean, I guess I've never really gotten, been peak performance or something. I don't think I'm even close to it. So I want to say that I'm still at my lowest. Not lowest, but I'm still at my lowest. My highs are not even, on the horizon, I want to say.
Okay.
So like that. So I don't want to talk about highs. We'll see the split. If we make playoffs, then I can show some highs.
What would be a team that you would really like to face in a best of 5?
Vitality.
Okay.
I would say.
To Storm Gileads?
No, I think just we're kind of a counter to them.
Okay.
Like in the way they play. They like to play really aggressive and they're really good against opponents that don't respect them. But we have a lot of respect for our opponents. So they can't really get like random kills and, just random random stuff happens, We play pretty correct and we try to play correct as possible. But honestly, it doesn't really matter who you face. At the end of the day, if you're good enough, you're going to make it. But I would love to go to Denmark.
Would be really nice.
Yeah, I would. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Now, I don't think you wouldn't have to face Fnatic for sure. Mm-hmm. You'll most likely not face Splice. So there's a chance you'll have to face G2.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely one of the stronger teams, and they're probably the most scary team to face in playoffs if you go there.
More than Fnatic?
I mean, Fnatic, you can't face them because they're locked in first place.
Okay.
But obviously, like in semifinals, Fnatic is the most scariest team. I think in just general playoffs, like quarterfinals, I think G2 are actually probably going to be the strongest team, unless they're in a slump now. Depends how they perform today. I haven't really seen, because last week they were just giving 3 wins to Schalke and H2K, which led them here, which means that they can still make playoffs. But against us, but against us, they're just like Faker and so that kind of sucked. But
it's a secret operation from Grabs to definitely make sure that Rocket doesn't.
Yeah, pretty much, man. But we'll see today how they perform, and if they've improved a lot, then we'll see how scary they will actually be.
Yeah, I'm excited for that G2 versus Unicorns match, man. That's gonna be Unicorns' last stand for sure. Yeah. But at the same time, G2, they need to prove that they're worthy of having a good playoff spot.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really nice EOSS season. It's been really exciting. I talked with Hiku as well, and he said he felt it like I do. Like we really feel excited about playing in LCS, and we really feel how much it means like right now, because they're all just so close, and it's really amazing to play. Do
you feel your own impact? Or like, does it sometimes feel like, okay, I really put in a really hard work of just grinding solo queue, getting through all these new tactics and stuff, and then you see the reward sometimes in certain weeks?
I mean, definitely like some certain weeks, but I don't think I see that much reward, because we can lose a lot of scrims and it can be hard to find confidence in other stuffs. But at the end of the day, before I go sales, I just feel that I'm always confident in my own ability to play the game, and I don't feel like I'm gonna fail. I'm not afraid to fail, so I always aim to succeed, and I don't want to think too much about practice if we were to lose a lot. But obviously if we win a lot of scrims, then you get a lot of confidence and you feel, hey, we worked hard this week and we're going to win. We just do what we did in practice. But our practice is pretty garbage, I would say. But it is what it is, but it's fixable. And that's for another day. But it doesn't really matter now.
At the end of the day, it all matters what you perform on stage. Right now, you're in a really good spot. So good luck for tomorrow. Good luck for players potentially. Is there anything you would like to say to the Rocket fans?
Thank you so much for supporting us. It's been truly a pleasure. I think there was this guy who was it? When I was playing Fnatic last week. And it was like this kid on stage. He was like, Memento, and I was like, hey, man. And then I get stomped by Fnatic, man. It was so brutal. I felt so bad. Like the game was over at fucking 20 minutes. Fuck that shit. But thank you so much for supporting us.
Shout out to you, little guy. And yeah, this was Memento from Rocket and Darius from the Shotcaller. I hope you had a good day. See you then. Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I hope you just enjoyed that interview. This is a generic end card, so make sure to click here for another interview or here for a different interview. And if you want to check out more content, specifically from the NALCS, make sure to visit theshotcaller.net for more interviews and other esports content. Have a good day.